Now, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, behold our king and his entourage. As many as are able, let's remain standing as we begin with a prayer.
We are able to see how much anywhere share you eyewitness GH Media so na for frat of form the ever say no chair or eyewitness GH Media. You see the near hunu and you do dance here na and so ya thought form no ya da so war a year of him so crop ya san take otoko hene what take so 24 was say to 2 here what so me no ya da so wanna catch it na yin nyina yin say in fear eduno enum ni na santimera opem so de ebetena yesikadwa kofiso se Otumfuo asantiman ewura na wogoso ya wo hye hofa na enra na enyasam keto akra na dwabwa wogina so woto nsafre ye Ghana mpanimfo kunini ne ye ntini ma obadwumadi no ase na silver jubilee anniversary dinner na enya sekreto akra na mpanimfo woto nsafre wo no na nika yie papa wapa ene Ghana mampani His Excellency na nana dankwa Kufuado omunyina ebedwedi no ase wone advise Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ne afi Chief of Staff uko abankesi mu a openipa maame akosia frema opare omu inyina no ebedwedi no ase na ene kapa mi ankasa me boss Dr. Kweku Otin ambulance meduera omunyina eduwe mu nyambeta santimera krobia sante kotoko hene wote ko kostu Otumfuo say to you otoso emieno na wonderful and a colorful ceremony na enya sekreto ene obehwe mpanifo say we see diasa na ene kapa pa santimera diasa mpanifo ko yinyina no bia edia asa ye mampani dada John Ejikumkofo na kwanya na wochio Serebuo ya wono ene Otumfuo 25th anniversary committee chairman kwanya Jabe Manhene kwanya ofas we introduce mpanifo was marvelous in fact oribrofo papa na yenkohwe kwanya ofas we introduce mpanifo no o sha won in bra enrada asantimera to safre mpanifo kunini ne ye ntini eso wonyina mbra metan wachi wonwi bi na eja wonidi on 22 omfo yegutie kwanya na Otuo Serebuo Jabe Manhene ya wono le 25th anniversary committee chairman kwanya ofaso introduce somebody for Ojabono ase.
Your Royal Majesty Otumfuo to the second, Lady Julia, Excellency Nana Adudankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, Excellency Dr. Christopher Rowley, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago and Second Lady of Tobago, Excellency Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, and Lady Samira Bawumia, Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, and Mr. Francis Tokonu, Excellency John Ejikumkofo, former President of the Republic of Ghana, Chief of Staff, Ministers of State, Ashanti Regional Minister, Nananum, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is with utmost honor and privilege that I rise on behalf of His Royal Majesty Otumfuo II to extend the warmest welcome to all of you, our distinguished guests from far and near, to this evening's banquet, which is part of the activities to mark the silver jubilee of the coronation of His Royal Majesty Otumfuo II. May I welcome in particular our Head of State, Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Mr. President, we are happy that you are physically present with us tonight, as equally important national and international duties have precluded you from honoring our earlier invitations to the other activities which are taking place earlier. However, you sent powerful delegations and they dutifully delivered your messages of goodwill as you instructed them. A special hand of welcome is also being extended to His Excellency Dr. Christopher Rowley, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, and Mrs. Rowley. Excellency, this is the second time in 4 years that Otumfuo is hosting you at Menchia. The first at the Independence Dinner in March 2020, just before COVID set in. We recall with pleasure, Excellency, your government's invitation to Otumfuo to Trinidad and Tobago last year as the special guest of honor at the Emancipation Day ceremony. The very elaborate programs you laid on for Otumfuo's convenience and comforts, and the euphoric reception he received from the people of Trinidad and Tobago are so fresh in our minds. Your presence marks the continuation of the cordial relations between our kingdom and your country. May this relationship grow and flourish. We welcome also His Excellency, the Vice President, Ahmad Bamia, and wife. You are so fresh from your papal visit, and we are sure that the blessings you got from His Holiness the Pope will be rubbing off on us this evening. We welcome the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Madam, your presence assures us that there's no injunction pending in any court of competent jurisdiction against our celebrations tonight. And with that assurance, we are going to really enjoy ourselves to the full. We welcome our Queen Mother of Jubilee House, the matriarch herself, a native of Asante, Nana Mame Prima Osei Opare, Chief of Staff at Jubilee House. You've been with us in most of our ceremonies, and your presence goes to confirm your commitment to our welfare and our well-being. Thank you very much for coming. To our uncle and brother, President Kufuor, you've been with us in most of our ceremonies. On Monday, when we had the celebration of the birthday of our king, the words of wisdom that you gave still resonate with us. And I'm going to refer to them in the latter part of my speech. Don't charge me for plagiarism. We are gathered here tonight to wine and dine as guests of Otumfuo II. As I said earlier, all this being part of the silver jubilee of his coronation. The ceremony is being held under the splendor of this royal banquet hall within the noble edifice erected and furnished solely by Otumfuo II as a gift to Asante to commemorate his 25 years. To commemorate his 25 years reign. President Otumfuo, I may now quote you. In your extemporaneous speech on the birthday, you said that you are not just celebrating a birthday, but we are celebrating greatness. And indeed, today, we are not just celebrating 25 years, but we are celebrating 25 years of achievements and accomplishments and whatever you can describe by way of getting results for a king and for his kingdom. The achievements of His Majesty, both locally and internationally, are there for all of you to see. And that is why the Silver Jubilee Planning Committee decided as our theme, 25 years of local and global impact. Under the enlightened leadership of His Royal Majesty Otumfuo II, our kingdom has lived up to its tradition of tolerance, inclusivity, and respect for diversity. The number of attendance at Deba helps those of non-Ashanti extraction resident in Ashanti about 2 weeks ago attest to this fact. A silver jubilee in the life of a king is not only a time of thanksgiving and introspection, but a time of hope for the future as well. Otumfuo, we pray that you rededicate yourself to the service of your kingdom, to your people and your nation. And we pray that you continue to be an instrument of love and hope to the many people entrusted to your care. Welcome once again, esteemed guests. Otumfuo invites all of you to let your head down and fully enjoy the pleasantries of the evening to his pleasure. Thank you very much for coming.
All right, Anniv, Ebusiana Otuo Serebuo Yawono NAU Otumfuo 25th Anniversary Committee Chairman. Jabe Maihini ena yeti enikana na pia oda mo wache ese ampa asante nine eyo maiha kasa wache ese baborofo a itimi kani na eba asante itwi nso a ye kan wese amobia so etimi etiase ye sabre ye nyere ni so opem so asante bevra krobia asante kwatokwa hene ni 25th Anniversary dinner. Na what they told us first I'm if we ma wonyina de when munyam e better edwumedi no achi asante mewra so obi ka yengotie di asante mewra crop di asante kotokwa hene enrada what they etudwa ewo sedwumedi no ase.
Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, Excellency the former President of the Republic, Uncle Kofi, the Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, my dear brother, thank you. And representatives of brother monarchs and heads of states here, members of the diplomatic corps, present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Nananum. The culture of Asante requires that we receive our guests with braccio to soothe our hearts before we engage on any activities. Tonight, it is not just a duty to provide the traditional braccio, it is an honor for us to have the opportunity to break bread with such a glittering company. We are honored to receive the President of the Republic and the Vice President, our elder statesman, Uncle John Otumfuo. And it is a real honor to welcome back to Menchia the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, who stands today as a symbol of the restored unity of the new African heritage. Right Honorable Dr. Keith Christopher Rolla, I thank you very much for journeying all the way to this place today.
Sure.
This is not reciprocating what my visit to you, because now you've done it twice, so I also have to do it twice then.
Sure.
Many have journeyed thousands of miles to be here. Delegations from the Republic of Morocco are here.
Sure.
But a delegation from Ivory Coast,
Sure.
led by the foreign minister who came to see me. Niger,
Sure.
I know they are here to see me. I know that Anglo-God Ashanti flew all the way down today to come and see me. The delegation is here.
Sure.
And there are so many of you who've journeyed all the way to come here just to be present here, to enjoy, to have this break bread with us tonight. I thank you all very much,
Sure.
in a deep sense of gratitude. We like to think that they have made these journeys because of the respect they have for what we are and what we stand for.
Sure.
In the affairs of nations, as an interpersonal relations, respect is not conferred,
Sure.
it is earned. So it gives us a sense of pride to think that our journey over the last quarter of a century has earned the respect that has brought us together tonight.
Sure.
I do not speak of our guests from foreign lands alone.
Sure.
Most have journeyed from every corner of our country. Your presence testifies our shared values and the unbreakable bonds that now tie us together as a nation.
Sure.
Sometimes I marvel at what our culture offers us and wonder why we fail to appreciate fully what it means to us.
Sure.
Along our journey of the last quarter century, I have tried to assure the world that Ghana's democracy is safe as long as it works in harmony with our traditions.
Sure.
This is not just for the symbolism. It underscores the enduring respect for our culture and its capacity to subsume personal interest to the common good.
Sure.
Tonight, in commemoration of our Silver Jubilee and before this global audience, I pray that the wine we serve and the bread we break be unto each of us the wine of peace and the bread from which we derive abundant grace in the years to come. I thank you very much for being here tonight.
His Majesty Otumfuo Oseitutu II, King of Asante, Asante Hene, celebrating 25 glorious years of impact locally and globally. Put your hands together and let's celebrate our King.
Right, Arinti, Open Soa, Santa Mera, Probia, Santa Cotoquahini, what a cocosu Otumfuo Oseitutu ya Otoso Emino, and Rada one also, and the Sansemi, a Tuja, na Ninana, but I and they say, yeah, oh, you know whom in Yana Santa Mera, no, Yan Santa Michael, or my gun in Yana. Ninti and a day in the Ampre, the Sobecon community, teach dear friends, a campi, mammy can be, and no, if me, a coso, and will my gun and ye teach you be found, dear so, ye and I better not so my barco, ye the other cherry, or my gunner, and my gun, 18 year friend to a pet fry, you know, and they put a day whistle a con at the day, as a sabotage, if it's me, and it's Yamusia. Asante Mera, Crobia Santa Cotopa, what to call us 2462, Yatosum, and yet see name and cane. Yes, I agree. You do see Hannibal, the young company Adomoa, and yet they are more for better form, Ninian say. A Cosideo, the Jumbo Cassia Pa, Yasanta Mera, Crobia Santa Cotopa, what to call so what they climb, I say, a year, the 25th anniversary. Celebration into a new job walking to Accra. Nina, the Rebel one day, the amount updates, the Abacosubia, or say job, and I say, Yakra, or Eyewitness GH Media. Mr. Robert, what is over subscribe now? So I came to one. Don't mind one channel, click it, now you click it some idea automatically. Anytime you hear the video, I'll be 200 to prompt you now also. Baba, I can't, Macra.